Hi. Hi everyone. It's been a couple of weeks since the last Swift session. Um, Challenge Roth came. I managed to get round despite the knee niggles. Um, very happy to have achieved a lifelong dream of completing a full distance triathlon. Uh, Hopefully the sound isn't too bad with the fan going on in the background. So it's been about 2 weeks since I've been on a bike, any sort of bike, stationary or otherwise. So just getting back into it. But thought I'd do a quick update on how the race went, video-wise. I posted a couple of videos of it, and it's got my final time, which is an appalling 14 hours and 52 minutes, but I'll quickly talk you through it. Basically, in the lead-up, there was lots of problems, probably a lot of it in my head compared to really affecting me, but I did have a knee niggle that didn't go away, and it flared up 2 weeks before when I was doing a 100-mile time trial. So that didn't help my last few weeks of tapering. Couldn't run really, and my running was pretty poor. Running training for a marathon was pretty poor. The longest distance I'd done was half marathon, 21k. Anyway, race day came. The swim was fantastic, which was the most consistent training I've been doing due to the knee niggles and other things. So I did a 1:13:46 on the bike when the problems started. About 24k in, I felt a slight twinge in my right knee, and thought up until the 24k mark, I was going quite well. I think I was averaging probably about 28k an hour. So from about 24k's for the next 156k's, I scaled back what I was doing. So I was just making sure that the gears, even up the hills, were light. I wasn't pushing big gears, trying to smash PBs or anything of the sort. I just wanted to get round, and I wanted to make sure that my knee would be fine for when I got on the run. So basically, from the 24k mark to the 180k mark, I averaged 24.5, I think it was, kilometers an hour. So total time was about 7:20. I was really hoping to do 6:30, 6:45, so a good half hour or more off what I wanted to do. But about an hour from the end of the bike, I started feeling nauseous. I think from the alternating between the gels and the energy bars. Didn't affect me in training, but for some reason on race day, it hit me just in that last hour of the cycle, and unfortunately that nausea and just feeling like I wanted to vomit lasted for the whole of the marathon. My main aim was to try and, on the marathon, I knew I had to get to the 30 kilometre mark by 9:30 in the evening. keep in mind I started it just around 8 o'clock in the morning, so I knew that I had to be at the 30k mark at 9:30, and I got there. Rewinding back. So basically, the first few kilometers of the marathon were walking, jogging, as I I lost my phone. As I tried to get over the nausea, but it never went away. So about 5 or 6 kilometers in, it started feeling a little bit better, and I decided that I'd run 500 meters. Walk 500 meters and run 1.5 kilometers. So just trying to cover those segments in 2 kilometer blocks, and I managed that till about, I think it was about kilometer 18, and then I started getting stitches every time I started running. So apart from the nausea, I also had stitches to contend with. So from kilometer 18 to 30, it was just trying to jog, walk. Sometimes I'd run a K, sometimes I'd just run a few hundred meters, walk the rest of that K. It just depended on how I was feeling. Until I got to the 30 kilometer mark, and as I mentioned before, I needed to be there by 9:30, so I got there at 9:05 with 12 kilometers to go, but there's also a 15-hour cut-off. So at that point I'd been out for 13 hours. So I thought I had the 12 Ks covered, but little did I know that roughly 4 of the kilometers of the last 12 are uphill, and even though I tried to walk uphill fast, it's still quite slow. So I got back down to so I can't remember if I said I hit the 30 kilometer mark at 9:05, and then by the time I got down to the top of that hill, which is about the 36k mark, I pretty much jogged, or ran probably, most of the 4k down. Some stops, but only for a little while as it was mostly downhill. Walked a couple of flat bits, and then saw my wife and son again the second time around the 40k mark, I think it was. And I knew I only had 2k to go, but I had like 15-20 minutes, so I ran most of it, or at least I think I did. I have to double check my Strava. Maybe I only ran the last K. But anyway, so I got in 15:42, so 8 minutes under cutoff for my age group. So happy that I went sub 15. Would have liked to have gone at least sub 13 in my first full Ironman, but things didn't go to plan. But that means next time I do a full IM, assuming things go relatively well and I'm injury free, I should get at least a 1 hour PB out of it. So silver lining there for the next race. And that's basically it. as I didn't run the whole marathon, next day after that I didn't feel like I'd suffered. I ate, but I was able to walk, and 2 days later I was walking pretty much normally. Again, the bike ride ended up being like a Sunday bike ride, not putting too much strain on my knee or anything. So yeah, overall it was a great experience. I recommend anyone do Challenge Roth. The spectator support is amazing. It really is something to be a part of. My plan is to go back to Challenge Roth for their 40th anniversary in 5 years' time. This year was their 35th, and then again for their 50th. We're about 70 then, but or 65. But keep trying to go back anyway, and see if I can keep improving my time. Yeah, fantastic experience. Even with all the nausea and the knee pain and whatnot. I was taking painkillers for the knee pain, but I wanted it to manage it rather than allow me to push big gears. I'll do that sort of thing when I'm trying to get a Kona slot, not when it's for my first triathlon, first full distance triathlon. So yeah, really, really good. Highly recommend. Anyway, I'm going to keep this fairly short. I've got another 47 minutes to do on here. Just easy spinning. Trying to keep the heart rate down. So, hope you've enjoyed this little journey. Next journey will be building up to Ironman brand races and trying to see if in maybe 2-3 years, maybe 5 years, I can snag a Kona slot. It's a long journey, but you know, you don't achieve anything within your comfort zone. It won't be easy, but it'll be interesting, and it'll be worth it. Alright, well, goodbye all. Hopefully I'll post more live streams as the Ironman brand training gets more serious. I'll be doing Zwift Academy, so I'll probably post live stream those sessions in August, second week of August. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can get a new FTP out of it by the end of August, early September. We'll see. Right.